Hello everybody and welcome back to Arkansas Gaming. Arkansas here bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Heaven's Gate survival scenario. Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed Escape the Clinic yesterday. I'm back today with this, but if you're new to the channel, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell and leave us a nice comment below. Guys, I've been umming and ahhing about what to do because we've been doing this campaign now for almost 50 episodes. Trying to get this ship built, finished. We've now got access to like every resource and we are getting close. But as you can see guys, I've sort of spammed the solar panels, you know, the colourable ones on the dorsal and ventral side. Ooh. Okay, we'll go around that. Yeah, we've got all the weapons in place, and I was thinking, what do I do next? Yeah, because I like how some of this has come out. I'm not entirely happy with the fact that I've had to spam so many solar panels, dorsal and ventrally. Looks like somebody has put cheese on the carrier or butter or something. You know, I'm not 100% happy with it. There's not that much I can really do about it. So I think the next thing to do is to think about finishing off the internals. You know, so I think this episode we're going to work on finishing off the stairwells. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Throat's a little raw. Woke up this morning and found my fridge was on full bore and all of my milk had turned to ice. So at this moment in time, why wasn't that shut? At this moment in time, I'm still sipping on my coffee from time to time, trying to wet the old whistle. Okay, so let's start with. We need to go here. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah. So basically, you'll get all the stairwells in bit by bit. Let's take this lot out. Oops, missed that one. And we will add in, that and that, and oh, yeah, that one too. Okay, we'll start with the stairwell. Okay, so one. Yeah, it might also help if I had some interior plate. Alright, so we've got 100 of that. We'll grab 100 of that, 100 construction materials, and theoretically we should be fine because we've got the nanites who will do the rest. In aiding us to get this done a bit faster. Yeah. So all is good. Blimey, I didn't want it going easy. And then basically we get the ramp in there. There we go, that's our access to the next level. It's getting these in that's always the challenge for me. And yet, this time round I've done it first time with ease. Okay, let's do the other side. Basically, if we work on one side at a time, and then we'll do this side of the ship first. Then we'll do the other. We'll do the front end of the ship, the bow end. Sorry, And yeah, we'll basically get there in the end. So that's in place there. In place there. Go the other way. Boom. I was thinking about redoing it all, putting in like a central stairwell, but I thought to myself that would mean having to work out where certain things. Oh, I see. Okay. Ooh, that's a little tight. Or is that in the? No, that's in the wrong position. I'm sure it is. Or did I deliberately do it like that? No, I deliberately did it like that. Alright, so on this deck, upwards, I mean, it doesn't really matter as much. This corridor isn't exactly that long. We've got all the gyroscopes in there. Behind this wall is our manufacturing bay. So, you know, it's not really that imperative. This is just an access just to see that things are still connected going upwards. Right, that could be refilled, because that was just quick access at the time to be able to get to these decks. So there you go, same again. Well, my question is, how comes I got more room on this side than I do on this side by one tile? I think somewhere I must have got my measurements wrong or something. Okay, because that's one tile from the end. Oops, let's get that in there. Alright, now we're at the bottom of the ship. Yeah, this is the bottom deck. Okay. So one tile from the end. One tile from the end. It's just because of the size of the door. That's like that. Okay, let's check this one out. Because that is like 1.5. That's 1.5. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh! Because that was the original stairwell going up, the first one I ever placed. Oops. I've up messed. Because that's meant to be... Huh? Hold on. What? Alright. So that goes in there. That's meant to be that side of that. That's meant to be there. Right. That's meant to be like that. Oh. 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 Bisto. Right. Okay, snap-a-doodle-doo. I didn't see that one. And I didn't think this through. Okay. And that's held in place. Okay, it's good. Alright, okay, so we've got the door there. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is going to be easy to fix. Haha. Coloration to black retro. Alright, so that goes like that, that goes like that. And then the straight one goes like that. That allows for that. That just needs to be filled in like that. Well, as it happens, I really do need to redo all of the lighting in this ship anyway, because I've made a huge error in the way that I've done it. The lighting is not effective enough as it is. It's, in fact, overkill. Conveyor junction out there in the middle of the nowhere. Oh yeah, I know why. Okay. Okay. And that's probably because we've got a ton of everything here. Alright, so by the looks of it, to be able to get that in, we're going to have to also move this stairwell, which then means we've got to move the stairwell above, etc. Yeah, right, no problem. Go and grab some energy quickly. Alright, there we go. Doing. Okay, so that's the one we just done. Because we know that because we ain't got a... Right. So let's get this stairwell in place here. Like that. did it. Basically, because it's floating in midair. Right. Okay. So. So it always pays to make sure you get this right first time, because otherwise it is going to be a challenge later on, like you're seeing now. I mean, I could have just done Shift P and, you know, copied the colouring, but that's now given us a bit more room to play with and got the stairwells now in the right place. Good, Joe. Alright, okay. So now we've done that, let's get the railings back in place. Carbon fibre. Oh, I can't really help with that much. See what we got on the other side. The other side is also good. So down here. All right. So get that in place, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. I always thought one of them was out of place. I just hadn't seen it, if you know what I mean. It's one of those I was seeing where I was going, but I wasn't seeing the issue. Alright. So there we have it. That side's now done. No more down this side because we are at the ground floor. Alright, so now we can go back up and we can finish this off. Going up to the last deck. Because that is not the last deck. The last deck, if I get this right, is going to be here. Sorry, the stairs, to the last deck is going to be here. Because as you can see, we've got one more set of gyros. That's just enough to be able to get this bird to actually move. As you see, there's no other doors. Whoops. You've got the corridors going across. And then the same again on this side. Doing. Actually, we've got to do the railings. Oh, and plug a hole. Because that hole is now superfluous. It was good, as I was saying earlier, it was good for when I was doing all of the construction work and trying to fathom out where I was putting everything, what I was putting where and all that sort of thing. Honestly, in my wildest dreams, I never thought that I would need as many gyros as I'm using just to be able to maneuver this this beautiful ship. Okay, so we've got that one. Now we need to do the other side. So same basic principle. We'll start off with the ramp. We're getting the stairs. Use up some of that excess material because I'm about to grab a load more. No, there we have it. We've got all the stairwells on this end of the ship. Basically done. I'm going to have to figure out where I put that now. Oops. Okay, so that's this side of the ship done. Now that's easy now. Yeah, we can now get our butts down here. I'll use the jetpack for saving a bit of time, and we'll get around to here. Okay. Now we're on the ground, so I think we're going to just double check. So if we call that center, if we call that center line, we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's going to be too far out, isn't it? Yeah. Because look here, we've got a gap of 2 on the ones on the set stairwell that we just finished, and over here should be as clear as day. We only got a gap of 1, so this is clearly in the wrong place. It's going to be an absolute nightmare, but what more can I do? I've got to move the stairwells out, in 1. Okay. So let's just double check this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and that's where we want the base of our stairwell. Like that. Obviously, I don't mind doing this sort of thing because of the fact that, you know, we're trying to get this right. You know, making sure that we got the balance correct. I mean, I've got a project that I also do want to do. But I think that's going to be like the first project for like when we get to episode 50, because hopefully my hope is that by the time we hit episode 50, this carrier will be done and we can then put it to bed, so to speak. Now, just as a small spoiler, we're going to use some things from what we've done on this carrier for oh bloody hell, you know, for finishing off for starting our next project. Okay, let's double check some things here, because I want to make sure I haven't used heavy block where I should have been using light. That's light, that's light. Okay, this is actually the topmost deck. Yes. Okay, so that's in place properly. We don't have any decking, sorry, any stairs going up further yet. Okay, so. And honestly, actually, I'm not even sure I need any more going up. Oh. Again, another good reason for having to redo the entire lighting system in this ship. Right. Now, before we go up the other, up to the, see if there is a next deck. 1, 2, yeah, this one is also in need of being ripped asunder. And starting again. What am I stuck on? It's the problem. You're in the middle of building stuff, and all of a sudden you need to go and replenish, just so you can see what you're doing. It's starting to get annoying, really. This way. There we go. Right, and that is that. Okay. All right. Next one. Stairwell. What's going on? Oh. Yeah, I did. Yellow carbon. Oh. Okay, so like with the other one, it's now just simply a case of let's get the railings back in place. fine. I'll just put some railing in there that I didn't want to. There we go. Lighting really is in the wrong place. Why is it I always drop this in here? Okay. So, that's all sorted. That's all sorted. Alright, I think before I start drilling out like the lighting and all that, let's figure out what's above us. So there is another deck. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we do want to get rid of that. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we can go. Yeah, can't go in there, can go in there. So I must go like that. And then hey, hold on. How comes this is an issue? Oh. Where are we anyway? So next question is what is above this? So there is another deck. And there's our quick access in and out of there. Alright, okay. So we're going to have to figure out something for that stairwell then, because this is going to be different from our usual stairwell then. Because from here you can see the underside of these. Nothing really I could do about it, is there? Okay, let's have a look. See if there's anything that we can do. Because corridor wise, we're currently using those. Now I've seen some really interesting things done using things like steel catwalk. So, where is it? Let's see about that. Let's see. No, it won't be those. Those are weapon systems, barrels, dead engineers, cargo containers. That's all my refining gear, detection systems and reception systems, wheels, jets, power supply. What do you call this? Like long-term survival. Cockpits, remotes, AI. Angled interior wall. That's a wall, isn't it? So that wouldn't do at all. Toilets, desks, planters and stuff. Couches, tubes, shelving, weapons racks, access panels. That is scaffolding, which would be useless again. The only other thing I could do is maybe some light armor paneling. Possibly. Well, I could just sling down a ton of access paneling. I mean, why not, really? All right, so we got some ideas for this. So let's get rid of these, because those are going to be the problems at the moment, and obviously we're going to have to Tell you what, I put my teeth back in. We're going to have to do the same up there. Before we start, 1, 2. Okay, that's good. That's in the right place. So, okay. Could do something like that, maybe. It doesn't work. Access panels are just going to be, well, literally that, just access panels all the way across here. I suppose that could work, but then what do I do about up here? Because I wouldn't be able to put anything up there. Lighting or in otherwise. So I suppose what I could do, yeah, let's dig out some of this wall. Sort of something like that. Then where does that pipe work? There it is, there. Okay. So then what we could do is have maybe, how does this work? Yeah, maybe a bit more each way. Yeah. And then what we can then do, and then take it down to the other wall as well. I mean, it don't have to. Yeah, but what I'm thinking is, why not? Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, come on. Catch up, computer. What is in there? Ah! Forgot about this room. Oh, God. Computer's glitching quite heavily at the moment. I'm not sure why. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then sort of having that go all the way down there. At least then, yeah, we've got sort of like a feature for that wall. You know, something that sort of breaks up the monotony. Although I am thinking now, in hindsight, maybe I should have gone for pipework B. Choices. I think pipework B means a bit more. Whoops. Okay. Make sure we've got this the right way around. Yeah, I think that would be better. I mean, yeah, fine, half of it we're not going to see, but I think that'd be better than. And then if we're going to have gap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So like that for the next stairwell. I'm thinking I'm going to change that to a wall 3. I know it's not exactly in sequence, but I'm thinking, you know, coming up a stairwell, you know, you got a handrail you can grab onto on as you're coming up the stairs or something, you know. Oops. 8. So sort of like that. And then we're going to then go back into our regular stairwell routine. So it goes there. And there we go, we're up at the next deck. Oh, and we're in space. Jokes aside, though. Right, let's get the... Okay. Now Interruptus Maximus has been finished. Missing a door there. Right, let's get the doors in there as well. Don't know why I'm missing some doors. Okay. Right, so we get a door in here. Like that. Okay, then I think for this, I think we're going to have to put a railing around, because you saw just what happened. I fell into the... and then I think... corner there. Oh! Sometimes I would dearly love it if it just followed the same track. Alright, there we go. And we come around here. I mean, I know technically it is adding in more weight, but I think for this, I think this is going to have this would be something that would be expected here. So I don't see a problem with this, and we can bring that there. There we go. So then we're not going to have people falling in into there. Okay, so next obvious question is how much more deck have we got that's actually easily accessible? Because we've just done this section here. I think we're up to this section here, and then I think we're going to have to go this way to get really to the top. Now, so let's go 1, 2. Let's see what's up here. Alright, so we wouldn't be able to do this. At least not effectively, anyway. There's the bridge across. Okay. So yeah, based on what I'm seeing here, I think what I'm going to do... Let's get back down here. We'll re-add this in, and then we'll do stairwells like, oh bloody hell, this is a nightmare. Ooh. Why not use what we've got? That'll work. Two, 3, 4. So let's get this stairwell in, and then we can figure out where we're going to put the next. If there's a next, actually, come to think of it, because I was just thinking that I'm not sure how many more levels we've got left. Alright. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so there is another level up here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right. Alright, finally, engine room. And this is the top deck. And the last deck. Alright. So that's that. Let's just put down the bloody stairwell. Easier, quicker. Right, quality. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. Fortunately, we got... Oops. Oh, come on, computer. Catch up with me. There we go. I've left some holes in the ship for quick access for situations like this. So once all this has been plugged in, we come up here. We can then go in here and then up. And we eventually come to the final engine room. Okay. So let's see what we need to do on the other side. Well, we still need the stairwell going up. This is going to be an oddity because this is going to be the only stairwell without... Oh, maybe actually I can. Ooh. Let's... There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so gap them 4 as we have been doing. So 4. There we go. And then dunk, dunk, and then dunk. And then we can clear these out like we did on the other side. And then as we did on the other side, we go railing corner and then go straight against that wall there. That then gives us this nice railing effect. which actually does work quite nicely. I'm actually quite surprised at how well that actually did work out. Okay, so as I said before, I'm going to replace that one with hold on, have I just got... Oh, you muppet. Okay. That can go like that. Remove that. So that's meant to be that way round. This stairwell is backwards. There we go. And that's how it's meant to be. And that's why I was going to put in the one with the handrail. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. Right then, having just peeped down the hallway, we know that's going to be stair, stair, and then ramp right there. That leads us up to this deck. So if I've got this right, that should be on the corner. Yes. Okay, so let's get oh, I just noticed this. Looks like they've added in railings for the 2x1 stuff. Question is though, is what about the one that's here? 2x1, right? Oh, I see. Okay, you just do that. Ah, right. Okay. Oh, that's going to be useful because the project that I was working on some time ago, I needed to go down the length of a 2x1, you know, something like the edge of a stairwell, and I couldn't do it. Utilizing what I had at the time. Okay, let's go around the perimeter of the room. Just double check what we've done on the other side. Close that door. Okay, so it's a one gap in front of the door and then up. Quality. Might see about capping those as well when I've got a moment. Okay, so that then means that is in there like that. Hold on. 1, 2, that's 3, that's 4. So that should then be enough for the stair. And then we can then just throw that in there for good measure. Be interesting to see whether I actually have got enough room for all of the stairwells by the time that we're done. But I mean, we've already had to play around with where things go and all that sort of thing and how things work. I mean, if we have to do the same again, we have to do the same again. Okay, so we've got that in. 2, 3, 4. Ah. Now I did say, didn't I? Yeah, that there was the possibility this could happen. Now, it could well be. If this is the case, we may have to have it where. We may have to have the stairwell there instead, going up to the very last deck. So, yeah, let's do that. And then that. And then that gives us the room that we need to then put in the stairwell from this side. It comes up to this point here, which actually does look kind of smart. But it's difficult to get around there, so maybe I might need to move that back by 1. But okay, ratings in first, and then we'll deal with all the other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I bring that back by 1 and still have a lot of room? I can bring that back by 2 and still have a lot of room. So yeah, let's do that. Let's bring it back by 2. So let's go with the stairwell in there. And then we can go ramp. Stair. And then two lots of armor block. Hold on, I can't see what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's all blocked in now. Go back to the yellow carbon fibre. Right, so that brings us up to the top deck. Okay, cool. And then we've got access to everything, so we don't need to add in any... Why is there a hole there? So we don't need to add in any stairs or anything like we did on one of the others who showed, oh, we got access. There we go. So that just goes down. actually kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Now where's my cheat sheet way out? There it is. Alright, so we now have stairs going all the way up. It's all been railed off. So the only other thing I was thinking about doing while I'm here is, and for that I will need the round conveyor pipe junctions, and if I can do it, yeah, conveyor pipe cap here. Just to make it look a little bit more, well, professional, I think. Yeah, I thought I hadn't done that one. Alright, so yeah, that does look a bit more professional. I'm not sure about why I haven't done this one here though. Maybe if I get rid of the railing, replace that with which way is actually up? I'm going to assume that way. Then we'll do the same on the other side. So I'll make it like a, maybe it's like a feature of this room sort of thing, you know. There we go. There's nothing to say which way is up, which way is down, but yeah, there we go. Does look rather smart. Alright, so I think that's that for this episode. I think it's going to be now a case of playing with the lightings and then just trying to get this all finished off for so that we can then work on our next project. Now, if you guys got any suggestions for the solar panel arrays on the top, then please let me know in the comments below. At the same time, you're hitting the subscribe and the like button if you haven't already. And yeah, we will see about finishing off the carrier. You know, if you've got any ideas for the rooms as well on, around like this engine bay here, please let me know again in the comments below, and I will see about adding in some additional rooms, designs and things like that. And yeah, let's see if we can get this project finished at long last. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on the Kentulis Gaming, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.